Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today we're out at the Rosemont Convention Center at the Muscle Car and Corvette National. And 4 years ago, Phil Roitman and I, Phil, good to see you, we did our first My Car Story together with one of his other cars. So it's good to see you out here.
It's great to see you again.
Thank you so much. And with that being said, I'm going to do this and say, Phil, what kind of car did you bring here today?
Okay, I brought another 1973 Gran Sport Stage 1. This one is a 4-speed, one of 92 built, 54 built in Harvest Gold out of 728 built. It's fully loaded, air conditioning, power seats, door locks, a little bit of everything.
Let's take a look at the car.
Just a wonderful car.
Come on with me. Come on over here.
Sure.
Right next to me. So, first of all, a 73 Gran Sport. I mean, I don't see these on the road. Have you ever seen one on the road in the last 10 years?
Very, very rarely. If you go to a Buick meet, you'll see maybe one or two.
So to see one of these is really like a time capsule. Because 73, correct me if I'm wrong, they were starting to have this whole gas emissions thing. And it was gas shortages. That was 73, right?
That was 73, correct. That's the year of the
gas
oil
crunch.
embargo.
Yeah, the oil embargo. So what they did is they weren't really making too many race cars. Come on back. Mm-hmm. And there was high taxes or high insurance on cars like this.
Right.
So this was really someone who was a rebel and not wanting to go along with the compliance of everything in that time frame. And now we look back and say, thank you, guys. So the Stage 1, there were non-Stage 1 cars. Tell me what the Stage 1 means.
Stage 1 car was built with different, it's a high performance option with different valves, different springs, different carburetor.
And show me what you just, because this is from the...
This is the sign that'll be here tomorrow. Thank you to my son for making it for me.
What's your son's name?
My son's name is Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan.
And it pretty much lays out everything that's in the car, all the options and everything. I'd like to say thank you to John Sordas for making a restoration that had gone wrong by someone else and turning the car into almost a perfect car.
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm just going to do this for a second. And if you look deep inside that, I'm going to try to get that as close as I can. It almost looks like jewelry inside there on the center of that crest. Wow. That's nice. You've got the wonderful, I want to try to capture that design right there.
This was one of the last
right in there.
Yeah, this was one of the last cars designed by Bill Mitchell, the famous designer for GM.
The Rivieras.
He did the Riviera, the Silver Arrow. This has a little bit of the inspiration of that in it. It's the first year of the Colonnade Coupes, and this was the king of the Colonnade Coupes. GM's hierarchy, Buick on top.
What's a Colonnade Coupe mean?
Because of the upcoming rollover laws.
Yes.
It's basically the roof style, and they put double roof into it and made it structurally more solid.
What do they call this vinyl top? Because it's
a Landau top.
Landau top. You can see the striping here.
Right. It's got the Buick sweep to it. It's the last car that was really styled. First year that they used the Century name, which was retired in 1958.
Great. Let's open the trunk, shall we?
Sure.
What's really nice too is look at these, how the rubber comes around, focuses in on the bumperettes. And you can see the light here. Really clean. Wow. Let's shut that for a second. So you had this car what year?
December 2005, January 2006.
When you got this car, what were you, I know you're a 73 Buick fan. What was your reaction when you got this car?
I was ecstatic. This car has a story behind it. This was I owned 6 Gran Sports at one time.
Yes.
This was going to be my first Gran Sport. Before I knew anybody in the Buick Club or anything like that. Got the high bid on eBay for this car in 2004.
Yes.
And then the dealer told me, well, there's somebody else in your tide. Whoever sends me the money first can have the car. And I just didn't want to go through with it.
Wow.
I bought my yellow Sun Coupe that you've done twice already.
The very first car in my car story.
Right. So that year I went to John Sortis and his shop. And we took it, and because I had met him, and he's one of the Buick guys.
Well, you keep telling the story. I want to look at the interior. Go ahead.
And we went to the Bowling Green Nationals with it, and this car was next to it in the show.
So you saw the car
So
again.
I saw the car again. The Sun Coupe took.
What did you say? Were you mad?
No, I wasn't mad. We were talking. It wasn't the guy who bought it fault.
Okay,
it
all right,
was
okay.
the dealer.
Yeah, right.
So we were talking, and we helped each other out. I beat him with the Sun Coupe. I got first place, and he took second because it had some
Redemption.
things. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And 6 months later, he called me and said he wanted to sell it after not saying he was never going to sell it.
Wow. And
The car has been in Hemmings Muscle Machines in
How do you keep the interior
2006.
that white?
It's freshly restored. The car, this is the second time the car's been shown. It was shown at Hershey last month.
So, and the
Won its
first video of this car.
First video of this car.
First video of this car. So
Absolutely.
not only did we do my car story video with your other one, which we redid as well because I got a little better at that, hopefully. You can see that there. But now we've got the second one.
Like virtually every option. It's an AM, FM, A-track, air conditioning, electric rear window defogger, speed minder, electric door locks, windows. It's trunk release. It's got virtually every option. You couldn't get cruise control with a 4-speed, so it doesn't have that. And those are the original miles, 94,000 miles. So it was time for restoration. The car was a great running car, all original.
It looks brand spanking new.
That's the way I wanted it.
Yeah.
And it took a long time.
Do you ever drive this on the street?
I haven't. I have driven it. It's got about 100 miles on it so far. But for now, for the first few years, it's just going to be show car. It's been accepted this year to the Greenwich Concours in
Wow. And that's the seatbelt sign.
June. Yep, that's the seatbelt warning sign.
Does it work?
Yes, it does.
I tell you what, when we start it, we'll show how that works.
You would have to go for a ride with me for that because that's a map light.
Map light. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
You would have to drive the car.
We'd have to put it in
buzzer
gear.
to go. Yeah.
Well, we can put it in gear.
Well, not with a clutch.
All right.
Would you like to see the?
Yeah, of course.
And the car looks as good underneath. Sorry for walking from.
No, you did.
The car looks as good underneath as it does on top.
Now, you know what's funny about that statement, Lou, would you like to see under the hood? Because the very first My Car Story, we did go under the hood and we didn't start them.
Right.
So to someone's credit, they said, Lou, why didn't you start that car? And I thought, why didn't I start that car?
It's amazing how.
So people are always helping the channel, and I just want to thank the viewers who are so faithful in watching the channel as well.
You've been doing such a wonderful job.
Thank you,
I
Phil.
watch it religiously.
Really appreciate that.
Oh,
It's
you're
pretty packed under here.
Yeah, it is.
And you're not getting around there too easy.
Stage ones came with the chrome valve covers, different springs, exhaust, carburetor.
Is there a VIN tag somewhere?
VIN
Usually?
tag is on.
Well, here's the VIN number.
Oh, the VIN tag is over there. The first restoration shop painted over it, so we didn't want to undo it.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, so there's all the detail. By the way, that'll be the clearest you'll ever see it, and it'll be full size on your computer.
Right.
So.
Oh no, I know that.
But I love all the little.
Still have leaves so off from the Hershey meet it was at last night.
It is.
It took its first prize at Hershey. I asked the judge for the results, and he said, "I'm not sending you a sheet. It was virtually no room for improvement," which was quite quite a compliment.
No room for improvement. Let's start her up.
Okay.
We'll let it idle, and then we'll give it a little rev. Let me let it idle. Thank you. That is a great idle film. Give it a rev, please. Perfect. By the way, your seatbelt thing did come on. Go ahead.
Oh, it did.
There it is. What an annoying noise.
Yes, it is. And you wonder why a lot of people disconnected them.
Oh yeah, they disconnect those. Come on out. We'll shut the hood.
Okay.
Want to get that badge one more time. Stand right next to her. Phil, first of all, thank you for 4 years ago, the confidence that you gave in me. Yes, Lou, I'd love to do a car story with you. And I know that the people who are current subscribers, you were the first car. So I want to personally say thank you for being on the channel. But really a great car. Thanks again for being on my car story.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful trip with you. Thanks.
Thank you.